Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia and the highest capital city in Africa. With comfortable days and chilly evenings, this colorful city sits at a median altitude of just over 2,300 meters. Addis Ababa has in recent years become one of the largest travel hubs in Africa, with Ethiopian Airlines connecting almost all of Africa with the rest of the world. Before returning home, I had the opportunity to spend a couple of days here on a short layover and explore this city, which has sat on my to-do list for quite some time. Saying goodbye to Cape Town, I boarded my Ethiopian Airlines flight bound for Addis Ababa. The 5.5-hour journey took me on a scenic flight across the central part of Africa before descending into the Great Rift Valley and landing at Addis Ababa's Bole International Airport. The countryside surrounding Addis Ababa was simply gorgeous. After getting a night's rest, I woke up the next morning and went walking around the area close to my hotel to try to find some local food, as Ethiopia is known around the world for its delicious cuisine. I ordered tips, which was sliced beef with peppers and onions cooked in refined butter. It was served with a large helping of injera, which is a sour fermented pancake flatbread with a lovely spongy texture. It was absolutely delicious. Before leaving the restaurant, I ordered a nice hot cup of traditional Ethiopian coffee before heading off for the day. As a coffee lover, I just couldn't say no. Coffee is a huge part of Ethiopian life, with some believing it to be the birthplace of coffee more than 1,200 years ago. As I didn't have a lot of time to explore the city, I hired a guide from my hotel who drove me around Addis Ababa to see a few highlights and attractions.
Orthodox Christian.
Orthodox Christian.
Orthodox Christian.
Very cool.
So we have many churches in around Addis and around all in Ethiopia. Do you know Rastafarians?
Yes, Rastafarians.
Yeah, Rastafarians already. Rastafari means Rastafari. Rastafari means the king of the name. Our
Really?
Ethiopian king of the name. You know, most of the Caribbean country, they call Ethiopians the promised land.
Addis Ababa is an extremely busy place, with a population of over 4 million people. It's also home to the African Union headquarters. While driving around, my guide pointed out a statue known as the Tiglichin Monument, which commemorates Ethiopia's victory against Somalia during a war between the two countries in the late 1970s. The monument itself was gifted to Ethiopia by North Korea in 1984.
This is Ethio-Cuban friendly statue during the communist time. Ethiopia.
The first post office.
Yeah, you see post?
Oh, on the left here.
Yeah.
Oh.
In front of that. It's 150 years old building. This
Wow.
the house.
To get a view over the whole city, we took a long drive up to Entoto Park, which sits on a mountain above Addis Ababa and is famous for its gorgeous view of the city. The lookout sits at an altitude of 3,100 meters, which is certainly quite the altitude considering you're in a major capital city. As we drove up the mountain, the air became noticeably thinner. The view from the top was gorgeous, being able to see the entire city down below with green hillside farms everywhere in the distance. After admiring the view, it was time to sit down and enjoy another few cups of delicious local coffee. The lady serving it even roasted the beans just before brewing the coffee, so it was extra fresh.
Oh, it smells fantastic.
At the top of Entoto Park, my guide pointed out some local women who climb the hill daily to bring timber and other materials down to the city below. This is most certainly an extremely difficult job,